Today on Karamo.
She has a very colorful imagination.
No, I'm smart.
She's convinced her fiancé is cheating.
Please tell him we can't get to the bottom of anything unless he tell the truth, because he's sitting up here lying.
There's only one way to find out if her man is a cheater.
I want you to unlock his phone.
To have us unlock his cell phone. Plus,
I am a psychic and a tarot card reader.
what are you saying with me, girl? This psychic says her mother
She pushed me. She physically shoved me.
doesn't accept her for who she is.
I'm helping people by doing tarot card readings.
Evil from the devil.
Quandra sees her sister Deidra drowning in a bad relationship with her fiancé Jamar. She believes he is a cheating, manipulative liar. Take a look at this.
Karamo, I sent my sister to your show because I heard that you unlock phones. And I don't want her to marry my so-called brother-in-law. Like, my sister don't need to marry him. He's no good. It been a time that I had to kick him out his own house because he tried to come back in like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning while I stayed there all night while my sister cried herself to sleep. We not doing that. I don't want her to be with him. And yeah, I know she love him, but I can't allow my sister to go down that hill. So Karamo, please unlock this man's phone and get into it and let my sister know the real who he is, because he's not the one for her.
All right, I think it's time to talk to Deidra about her relationship with Jamar. Everyone, please welcome Deidra to the show. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so Deidra, tell me please, why don't you trust your fiancé?
For one, I don't trust my fiance because I've caught him on numerous occasions, texting other women. Most recently, I do Uber because like I like to make extra money on the side. There was an instance where I needed him to use his phone to text a customer that we was outside to get the order. 2 weeks later, I found out him and the customer still texting. Like, and then when I approached him about it, I'm like, why are you still texting her? Like, what's up with that? He telling me, oh, she a good person, she a nurse. Like, so obviously, y'all been having deep conversations. How you know what her occupation is? Like, it's just constant things. Like, I'm tired of going through his phone, seeing different things. Cash App, he sending people money, different things. Like, something gotta give.
How long have y'all been together?
I've been together with Jamar for 4 years, and I've known him for about 20 years.
Okay.
So we was friends for the most part, so I would think like somebody knowing me from 2004 being my friend, like I wouldn't expect this from them.
But 4 years y'all been together now?
4 years, yes.
Wow, do y'all have children together?
We have one together.
And you're engaged or married or?
We're engaged. We've been engaged for about 3 years, but I don't see it going past that.
Yeah, so there's a long relationship here that you have together.
Yes.
There's the engagement, there's a child here, but why don't you see it going past that?
I don't see it going past that because I'm not satisfied with the answers that I'm getting. Like, I need clarification. I can't go forward thinking that the person that I'm with is with other women. Like, I can't do that.
So do you think that these females that he's texting are just friends?
No, I don't think they're just friends. I've found explicit text messages in his phone. So, no, I don't think they're just friends.
So what does he say when you confront him about the other women?
His is like, oh no, I just be talking to them. It's like, you know, I like to make people feel good. So if somebody hit me up and they be like, oh, and I feel like they need a shoulder to cry on, like, he's basically like making them feel good about themselves. Like, it's nothing else. It's just none of that.
Does he realize how much this upsets you?
He know how much it upsets me.
And
like,
what does he say to that?
I'm vocal with it.
And
he don't say nothing about it. He say like, oh, it's your fault because you pushed me there. He blames it on me. I'm always to blame.
Do you want to continue this relationship with him?
Honestly, yes, I do want to continue the relationship because we have a daughter. Like I said, I've known Jamar for 20-some-odd years. Like, I do want to continue a relationship with him. I just want clarity. I'm tired of being like the unwilling passenger in this relationship. Like, I want to know what's going on. Like,
so what happened between Jamar and your sister?
Jamar and my sister, they always have it out. But one particular day, he comes in the house, like he told me, he left out at 8 o'clock. He said, I'll be back in around 12. I'm just going out with my cousin real quick. I'm like, okay. So I called my sister, like, you know what? I'm stressed out because I found different text messages when he left. He was texting somebody from Text Now. So she came over. She's like, I'm tired of this. So she come over, and I'm just crying. Like, so I go to sleep. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning. He banging at the door. They get into a little scuffle because she don't want to let him in. And he like, well, let me in. I live here. She like, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah.
So that's just one of the many instances where they got into it.
And you asked me you're here because you want me to unlock his phone.
I want you to unlock his phone. Because if
Okay.
anybody can unlock his phone, you can unlock his phone. Get into the phone, go through the social medias, go through the text now, see what's in there.
Okay. Well, listen, you asked me to unlock his phone, but as always, I want to hear his side of the story. So everyone, please welcome Jamar to the show. Jamar, how you doing, man?
I'm all right.
Good. So I'm gonna ask you point blank, Jamar. Have you cheated on Deidra?
Nope, not once.
Not
Never made a
once.
reservation. Never crossed my mind. Never once in this relationship.
So you just be texting.
I don't even be texting. We together 100% of the time. When do I have time?
So what happened with the Uber girl when you was texting her?
She texted me back, and
She-
she was asking me like she was new to the city or something. She from I think like
Okay,
Guyana or something.
so when I confronted you about it, you got mad at me and you told me, oh, she a
Because
nurse.
you assumed.
It don't matter.
Like,
So y'all was talking
you
about.
made a false accusation.
I'm making it. Why are y'all having conversations?
Before I
We
can
doing
even-
work. Why are y'all having conversations? We're doing work. You're not out there to be socializing with customers. Like, if she just moved into town, you're not a tour guide. Like, what are you talking to her about? I don't understand. Like, what she
Jamar,
gonna
do you
get from
try
you?
to hide your phone from her? From
Not
Deidra?
at all.
Yes, you do.
Not at all.
So where is it? Okay.
Why does she say that you try to hide her phone if you're saying no? Why does she feel this way?
I don't know. My phone has the simplest passcode on it, so she could get in it, and so my kids don't be trying to go in it and lock my phone.
Okay, so what about text now?
I don't have a text now.
Did we not get into it because you were texting another female?
No.
See, we didn't get into it with a female because you were texting a female, told her you ain't have no kids, you wasn't in no relationship, and nothing. We didn't get into it about that. And what did you tell me? You said, oh, I met her when I was walking down the street, when I went to the store.
Sometimes you be aggravating, and you could absolutely drive me away. You could drive me to that point.
So I drive you to a point where you feel like
very stressful.
So,
like,
so hold on. So how do
his
you...
life is so stressful that I drive him to a point where you got to text bitch like.
yeah, I need a peace of mind. Sometimes I be needing,
Your home is your peace of mind. Your daughter is your peace of mind. Like, you don't need no other female is not your peace of mind. That's not peace of mind to me.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
my peace
So
of
how
mind.
do your arguments usually go from your perspective?
They go horrible. She has a very colorful imagination.
No, I'm smart. I'm smart. I don't have no colorful imagination. I'm smart.
She just insecure.
You give me a reason to be insecure.
You gotta look inward.
Please
every
tell him we
time.
can't get to the bottom of anything unless he tell the truth, because he's sitting up here lying.
We're just minutes away from unlocking this man's phone. Don't miss what happens.
I don't trust my fiancé because I've caught him on numerous occasions, texting other women.
Have you cheated on Deidra?
Nope, not once. She has a very colorful imagination.
No, I don't have no colorful imagination. I'm smart.
So what's, in your opinion, this imagination you think she has?
She's just insecure.
Why am I insecure? You give me a reason to be
That's-
insecure.
You gotta look inward.
No, it's not. It's not looking inward. It's not looking inward. It's not like I pulled out the sky. Like
I never, like, did anything to lead you to believe that I was a
You was
cheater.
texting people. You was texting different people. You met up with your ex. You told me you went to the hotel with your ex. Like, but you want to sit here and act like none of that happened. Like, we never had none of these conversations. Like, how are we supposed to come to a resolution?
Did you go to a hotel with another woman?
I didn't go to. I delivered something to a hotel.
With your ex, where your ex was?
Yes.
So you delivered something to a hotel where your ex was staying?
Yes.
What did you
That
deliver?
don't make sense. That don't make sense.
What did you deliver?
He delivered food, so I guess he was working off the clock
So you delivered food off the clock
to his ex.
to your ex.
And I was compensated for it. We
Oh,
have
no.
a big family. To
But
take
he was
care
sending
of.
her money on Cash App too.
How recently did he send her money on Cash App?
Literally like 3 months ago. He
Like,
talking about, oh,
maybe-
she needed to pay a phone
maybe
bill.
A year ago.
3 months
She
ago.
asked me for
3.
money for a phone bill, and she said she would overcompensate me
No.
when she repaid it.
You said you were
So I said,
compensated
"All
very
right."
well
No.
with your ex when you dropped off the
I
food.
would
How
love
were
to know how much
compensated?
you was compensated.
With money, for sure.
Nah, I don't believe it. You told me that you wanted to sleep with her. You admitted that to me. You
See,
said
but
I wanted to.
That's how transparent I am. Like I
You
would
said-
never.
But okay, so if you're transparent, then like
I would.
I caught
She
it.
never had to go dig up or do no kind of investigation.
No, you didn't
because I
offer
tell
any of
her
this information. No,
I tell
you
her like
didn't.
you stressing me out to the
Jamar,
point where I have these
Jamar,
options laid out.
could you just
kinda make
could
me
you
wanna
just be
choose
honest
them.
right now? Could you just be completely honest?
You said she found out after the fact. You're saying I told her
Jamar.
up front.
You didn't tell me up front, so you gonna sit here in front of all these people and just tell a lie for whatever reason.
She saw the Cash App. That was it.
I saw Cash App and the messages.
Do you think texting your ex is crossing the line?
No.
It's
Do
absolutely
you
crossing
think
the line.
texting a woman who you work with on Uber that you should have just had a one-time transaction with, do you think it's inappropriate that you continue to text her? Do you think that's crossing the line?
It depends on what we was talking about. We
No,
wasn't
it
making
don't
reservations.
depend on what you're talking about.
I
It
wasn't
don't
leading
depend.
her on. Like,
It's
her evidence
inappropriate,
is-
like constantly.
Her arguments is
Okay.
No.
kind of-
So you told my producers
It's
that you
insecure.
think that Deidra puts your kids in the middle. Your child in
She
the middle.
absolutely
I don't
do.
put my
How
child in
does
there.
She hang those over my head
Because if you
in the
out-
beginning,
Listen.
when we first started dealing with each other 4 years ago, I said I want a daughter. Like,
Okay.
She found that out. Like,
And
dang,
you
most,
got
most
that.
Men want boys.
Okay.
I want a daughter. I want to raise a little girl.
All right.
And I got it. She know how attached I am to that, so she hang that over my head.
I don't hang
all
that
the
over your
time.
head. You hang that over yourself, over your head yourself. Because if you out with different women, you kissing and all this other on different women, you think you gonna come in and be with our daughter? Like, do that make sense?
I'm not
Do
with
that make
different
sense?
women.
You're out with different women. So you be out
I am
from 8 o'clock.
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Jamar, you be out
I'm
from
with
8
this
o'clock
girl
at night
I'm
to
with you
6 a.m.
100%
That's a excuse me.
When do I have time to do these things?
So you don't go outside?
And when I do,
When you do
I
go
leave the
outside, so you
house
don't go
for
outside.
10
No, you
minutes,
don't leave the house
and
for
I'm
10
getting
minutes.
kicked
You
out
gonna
my
really
own
sit-
house.
He-
Don't come
he-
back.
Karamo, could you please
Every
tell him we
time.
can't get to the bottom of anything unless he tell the truth, because he's sitting up here lying.
Well, I'm
like we
listening,
can't
but
get to
I gotta
nothing.
hear his side as well, because I'm trying to hear his side as well. So, you told my producers, do you feel like she doesn't appreciate, that Deidra doesn't appreciate you?
Not at all, because
You feel like...
I do a lot. I do a lot. Like, so if it is, sometimes I want to go outside, hang with my mans, go drinking, go play basketball. Might want to go to Bible study. Who knows?
He's not even Christian. So see how I'm talking about? He's like, he say stuff like this. He want a Bible study. He's not even Christian.
My
Like,
point is, if
the point
I need
is
to
he's
take
lying.
a
It's
load
called,
off,
he
and I need to
injured
go
his
outside
knee.
sometimes.
He's not going to play basketball.
Did you injure your knee?
I did.
Okay, so you can't play basketball?
No.
Okay.
And you be sending videos
my
to
thing,
people.
My thing is, if I need to go outside or something, I could leave the house for 10 minutes, and I get a text, my phone blowing up.
Your
Where
phone-
you at? If you don't get back here in the next 5 minutes,
And when
like,
do I send those texts?
you won't see your daughter.
When do I send those texts?
Your stuff is gonna be in the
When
front by the
do
garbage
I send those
cans.
texts? When you've been gone for 6-7 hours.
No. 6,
Yes.
7 minutes later.
So hold on, but
Please.
she said that you and her sister got into it because you came home at 6 a.m.
Exactly. So what happened with that?
Her sister is just.
Did you come home at 6 a.m.?
I might have.
Okay.
Do you remember the fight with you and her sister coming home at 6 a.m.?
I don't remember the specific one because it happened a lot of times. Her sister always just like
As
picking
she
her
should.
So it
nose.
happens
she
a lot of
should.
times that you come home late
As
and
she
her
should.
sister
Yeah,
tries to...
I'm grown. I got
But
a
you just said
curfew.
that you only come home. You only be out for 7 minutes. That don't even make sense.
No, until you start blowing up my phone and threatening
You
me.
listen.
And
You
sending your fat
are
sister
grown.
at me.
Okay, I don't send my sister at you. My sister come because that's what she's supposed to do. She's my sister. Number 2, I don't care if you go out, but if you go out and you cause an argument because you want to go outside after I caught you texting different females, yes, I do got a problem with that. I want to know where it's
She make
at.
it seem like
You could be
I'm
honest.
texting girls like
You do
hard
text girls.
eyes or something.
You do. On Instagram,
I'm being
you
like
do.
real flirtatious.
You
Come
do.
on, now you throwing extra stuff in the
I'm
game.
not throwing extra
All
stuff
right,
in the
how
I
game.
want to
y'all
get my
say, show the
audience. I want to get to
receipts.
my audience on this. I want to hear y'all comments on this. After our audience sounds off,
What's up with you, bro?
Exactly.
Why are you treating her like that?
Exactly. Please don't lock the phone.
we're just minutes away from unlocking this man's phone. Don't miss what happens. Do you want a seat on my couch?
Yes.
How are you doing? Tony, please! Don't do this to us! Y'all's dance video went viral. Text guest at 22854. Do you feel like Deidra doesn't appreciate you?
Not at all. I do a lot. I could leave the house for 10 minutes and I get a text, my phone blowing up.
Your
Where
phone-
you at? If you don't get back here in the next 5 minutes.
And
like,
when do I send those texts?
You won't see your daughter.
When do I send those texts? You could be
I'm
honest.
texting girls. Like,
You do text girls.
I want to get to my audience on this. I want to hear y'all comments on this. All right, so what are your thoughts on what you're hearing?
Jamar, what are your intentions when you're texting these women? And please, be honest.
Right.
I don't have no intentions. They ask me for like random stuff in my city, you know what I'm saying?
He's
So
a
when
tour
women
guide,
text
apparently.
you, you're only
I didn't know.
responding to them to give them things.
Right. You send them
Okay.
money and stuff. I
And
guess
you giving
he
them,
a trick.
why do you send women money?
Like a loan shark.
No, that sounds like a
kinda
trick to
deal.
me. That sounds like a trick to me.
So do you have, actually, since we have the receipts of you giving it to them, do you have
Right.
receipts of you getting it back?
That only happened one time.
Okay, but
And
do
yes,
you have
I
receipts of getting it back?
Absolutely.
No, he don't. I would like to see it.
Do you have a receipt to get it back?
I did.
You
He
did.
did.
Where is
I
it
do.
at?
I
You
got
do.
a new Cash App.
No, he don't. No, he don't.
Thank you.
What's up with you, bro?
Exactly.
Why are you treating her like that?
Exactly.
You know, it's like you using her anxiety and you flipping it and using it on her.
Exactly.
Do you feel like you're using what she says to you to try to manipulate the relationship?
Not at all.
Not at all? Why do you feel that way?
Because I actually stand on everything I'm saying. I walk the walk in this relationship. There's no infidelity on my behalf at all.
Okay.
Really?
Why do you smile when you say that?
Exactly.
Because
He
it's
can't
funny
even
that I
say-
even
he can't even keep
gotta
a straight
explain
face.
that.
He can't even keep a straight face. Like,
What is it for?
My question is to you, okay? My mother always said, when a man or a person shows you who they are, believe them.
right.
Because he's showing you. I'm quite sure for the 20 years you've known him,
Right.
he's been showing you this pattern and who he is.
Right.
So that's a good question. Thank you. Good question. When y'all were together, when y'all weren't together 20 years ago and y'all were just friends, did you see him treat other women like this?
Yeah.
You did.
But yes, I did. But I thought it would be different because,
Y'all
like
were
I said,
friends.
we were friends and we knew each other for a long time. So I would never expect for him, out of all people, to put me through the same things that I already been through. Like,
Got it. Have you seen him in the past cheat on women?
yes,
You've seen him lie to them?
yes,
You've seen him manipulate them?
yes.
Got it. All right, we're gonna go back to the stage right now so I can unlock your
No,
phone,
it's not. No,
Jamar.
it's not who the dummy. Who's the liar? Who's the liar? That's what it is.
You lying, talking about you seen some receipts and some Cash App. You know that ain't in there.
If you give, that's what tricks do. They give money, and they give money for something. You don't just give money for nothing. If you do, you stupid. You don't give money for.
Know what it is. I told you.
Could you go through his phone though?
I did.
Could you?
Squeaky clean.
His phone squeaky clean.
Absolutely.
You
That's
think your phone?
impossible.
All right.
That's impossible because I literally just went through his Facebook the other day.
So honestly, Deirdre, you're a good investigator, but you know over here we dig a little bit deeper.
Right.
So I have unlocked the phone so that you can see what's in it. If you see in this phone that he has been talking to other women, what are you prepared to
If
do?
I see this phone that you've been talking to other women and everything that I've been suspecting is accurate, then like the relationship, it gotta be done. Because like you've been gaslighting me for 4 years, like 4 straight years, telling me that everything
like I'm getting gaslighted.
No, you're not getting gaslighted. If he,
in the
whatever is
event
in
that
his
my
phone,
phone is-
if it's in
is
his
squeaky
phone,
clean,
and
then
in the
what?
event that your phone is squeaky clean, then
Then
you
what?
cleaned it before we came here, and then you still don't,
See?
I still don't owe him no
Nah, I cleaned it before
apology.
I came.
He
How
cleaned it
would I
before he
know they
came
gonna
here
go through
because
my
I know what I
phone?
seen.
Well, I think it's time to unlock the phone and
definitely
see,
please
Jamar,
unlock
what
the
you've been
phone.
up to.
Please unlock the phone.
We're just minutes away from unlocking this man's phone. We went through text messages,
Okay.
photos, apps. Don't miss what happens. Next.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
I'm quite sure for the 20 years you've known him,
Right.
he's been showing you this pattern and who he is.
I would never expect for him, out of all people, to put me through the same things that I already been through. Like,
Have you seen him in the past cheat on women?
yes.
Well, I think it's time to unlock the phone.
I definitely please unlock the phone.
All right. So you asked
there's
us to
something in
unlock
the
his
phone,
phone, and so
yeah.
we went through text messages,
Okay.
photos, apps,
Okay.
to see those main areas which were your which were your requests.
Okay.
All right. When it came to text messages, we found 0 suspicious texts. When it
That's a
came
new phone.
Back to that.
when
That's
we
a
came,
new phone.
When we came to apps, we found 0 suspicious apps. But I
He
will
just
tell
got this phone, literally like
I will
last
tell
week.
you this: this phone was tampered with.
I had to be.
So-
It
Look,
had to be.
it's too good to be true.
It had
It's
to be.
too
No,
good
it's
be
not
true.
too good to be true.
Be a
Because
bad guy.
this is the thing.
ahead.
It's one thing for us to say you didn't find anything,
Right.
but my team, we can see when a phone has been tampered with.
Exactly.
And so once tampered with, we can't get the information
But you
through
see
the
that it
phone.
was there.
We can see that it's
Okay,
tampered
because you
with.
just come clean with it then? Like, because you just come
Now, I
clean
will
with
tell
it
you
then?
this. One of my producers did say that you flirted with them before we came out here.
I know you, excuse me, I know you lying. I know
And
you lying.
you can't dispute this.
I know you
We have my
lying.
producer here. We have
I
my
know you
producer.
lying.
We saw it.
You
So
did it.
That's a lie.
you're going to tell me that my
That's you.
producer, who's a stranger to you, who has not been
I
with
know
you,
you
is just lying flat out.
Everybody always lying on you, right? Because you just keep, like, Jamar, I'm begging you, like.
She's begging
I'm
you to be
begging you
honest
right now.
I
Like,
was asleep backstage.
don't let me keep looking stupid. Like, tell me, I'm asking you.
You want me to be honest?
I want you to be honest.
You're annoying.
Okay, I'm annoying, and then what?
Right.
I'm annoying, okay, so now what?
Like all this chaotic and all this confrontation. Like
Because
that,
I catch you doing
that's
stuff?
no.
Okay.
Because you accuse and just assume stuff all the time.
Get to
you
the confession.
insinuate stuff. Like,
Please get to the confession. Because, like, I've been waiting like 4 years to it.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah,
I
what?
be feeling like I could find peace in
Heck
another
yeah, okay.
situation. So
Okay.
yes, like that pushes me away from you a little bit.
Okay,
Do
so-
I love you? Do I want to be with you? Absolutely. But could I do with all the extra bickering and throwing
So,
stones
are
constantly?
you cheating with other women and all this other stuff?
No.
So, you texting
No,
them?
I'm not. Am I making reservations?
are you
am
making
I
reservations?
leaving them doors open? Yeah, you're annoying, man.
Jamar, if you feel like the woman you're with is not giving you what you think that you deserve, why are you staying there?
Because I love her. I don't want my daughter to grow up in a broken home.
There's so much mistrust in this
Right.
relationship. And this is for me. You already saw that there was mistrust when he was with other people. And you believed that he could do something different than
with
you
me,
that
'cause-
you're seeing now that he can't do.
Why
Heck
can't
yeah,
we
I
go
be
back
looking
to
out
how
the
it was
door.
in the beginning? Everything was good, everything was
it's-
spicy, everything was like,
not
it was like a
good.
honeymoon stage. Like, why can't we go back to them?
Good,
Deirdre, talk to me. You have blinders on.
I don't know what's going on. Like, I just want
He's
clarification.
I'm telling you right now, the fact of the matter is, he damaged his phone, so I couldn't unlock it. The fact of the matter is that you've seen messages on your phone, no matter if he tries to gaslight you or not. You've seen them with your own eyes. Listen, I would love to save this relationship. And I'm not telling you that you got to end it, but I'm saying to you, you have to take the blinders off and start trusting yourself.
I want him to love me too. Like, yeah, I love myself, but I want him to love me too. Like, I just want clarification. I don't feel like I really got clarification. I don't feel like he really told me anything.
He told you that he leaves the door open.
You
She
did.
asks questions, she get the correct answer. The ugly truth, the all that.
But it shouldn't even be
Like,
ugly truth. Like, if
I
it
do all that. I do everything in my
okay, but you're
household.
supposed to do that.
What do you?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to, but you can't make it seem like I don't do nothing.
I ain't say
I'm
you didn't do
working
nothing.
Around
I said,
the clock. My
I didn't
hands
say
is
you don't do
tied
nothing.
all
I said
the
that's the
time.
problem. You do
Know what I'm saying?
you do everything and everything with other people
what,
too.
What is the thanks I
That's
get?
what I'm
What's the
saying.
thanks I get though?
What do you?
What are you talking about?
What do
The
you
thanks
mean?
I
You
get
get
is
things.
if I go outside, I'm
If you
going
go
outside.
outside,
I'm
say,
something
yes,
every time.
Deirdre.
Come on,
Deirdre,
that's not fair.
You got to make a choice for yourself. And what I can tell is that you're not ready to make that choice today. Do you know how to walk away from this?
No.
That's the issue. My advice for you is to get to a place where you can actually hear him for what he's saying. Every time you engage and react to what he does, he's telling you that only pushes him further away. And it's wrong. You know it's wrong, Jamar.
It ain't about reacting to what I do. It's about reacting to stuff that I haven't done.
But you're the one who established the mistrust. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
I really do. You're worth more than this.
Right.
And Jamar, listen, I do not believe this is a woman for you. I believe she's a great woman, but she's not the woman for you. But the choice is going to be up to you. The biggest lesson I have for you is figure out why one red flag is not enough, why you need 40. Figure that out. All right, everyone. Stay with us. We'll be right back after this.
I am a psychic and a tarot card reader.
What are you saying with me, girl? This psychic says her mother
She pushed me. She physically shoved me.
doesn't accept her for who she is.
I'm helping people by doing tarot card readings.
It's evil from the devil.
Stay tuned. Do you want a seat on my couch? Well, text guest at 22854. My next guest, Ruby, lives with her mother, Andrea, and says that Andrea verbally attacks her on a daily basis. Why? Well, Andrea is angry and frustrated that Ruby is wasting her life as a devil worshiper who performs witchcraft. What? I don't know what y'all talking about right now. Okay, this is a lot. All right, listen, everyone. Let's welcome Ruby to the show to get the full details on this. You're in a bright, cute color, looking great. How are you doing?
Thank you so much. I'm doing great.
Good, good. Okay, so you're living with your mom, and she's upset because of what?
Yes, I am specifically gifted. I am a psychic and a tarot card reader.
Beautiful.
And I've always known that I've had this gift since I was 5 years old. You know, I've always felt very intuitive. It's just about, you know, being spiritual too. If like you believe in God, you're gonna have a stronger sense of intuition.
You brought up God in church a lot. Do you go to church? Is that
Yes,
what-
I was
okay.
raised Catholic.
Okay.
And so I went to all-girls private school, and my mom, you know, she always instilled that in us, you know, that she wanted us to have a spiritual background. But then she's like, you know, telling me like, oh, that's witchcraft, that's taboo.
Yes, it's very interesting, your career path, you identifying as a psychic, your abilities.
Right.
But for me, when I heard that your mother was calling you a devil worshiper and other saying things to you that were emotionally abusive,
Yes.
and the way she speaks to you, that's for me what said, hold on here, because I need to know more about that.
Yes.
So your mother calls you a devil worshiper.
Yes,
What
exactly.
does that do to you when she says that to
You know, it hurts my feelings because, you know, she brought me into Catholicism. You know, she brought me the spirituality. You know, this is a gift from God. Like, how are you saying that I'm a devil worshiper? You know, I'm helping others, you know, and I think that she's a little skeptical, but it's like she's that type of mother that goes to church and pretends to be spiritual. You know, it's all about image. It's all about, you know, oh, what I portray myself to the family as a good mother. But really, she's, you know, rude. She calls me fat, and she's always putting me down like I'm not good enough. You should have gone to college. You should have been a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer. You know, all that abuse, I'm always constantly having to hear this, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
makes
a
sense.
child, I live with her. I take care of her. You know, Karamo, I need your help.
So you're in the house.
Yes, exactly. I'm their caretaker.
So what happens what does she say or think when you do the readings? Because you do tarot card readings as well. with your
Right,
psychic
right.
abilities.
She thinks that it's devil worshiping, it's witchcraft, it's taboo. She doesn't want me to do this as a career. She feels like she can't brag about me, you know, being a tarot card reader.
I'm sure there's fighting, a lot of it.
Oh yeah, lots of
How
fighting.
bad do the fights get?
I mean, there was one instance where she pushed me. She physically
So it got physical.
shoved me. Yes. Like when something happy happens to me and I'm excited about it, she's all like, "Oh, it'll never happen. Like, you know, you just should forget about it."
How is it with you setting boundaries with her? Does she respect those boundaries?
You know, I'm the type of person, I'm a Virgo, so I let like all this garbage come to me, you know, and it's hard because we're very compassionate and kind people and we're very giving, and especially to our parents. And she walks all over me. She also is constantly at my throat for not having kids and not being married.
So what do you want from your mom today?
You know, Karamo, I want to have a good relationship with her, but I also want her to get back into her spirituality. I think she's left it, and because things haven't gone right in her life, like she puts all that baggage on me.
Got
And
it.
I want a good relationship, but I also want her to get help. You know,
Got
I
it.
think she needs to see a therapist for her issues too. You know,
Got
she's
it.
very codependent and she wants me to do everything for her. And it's like, I can't do everything for you. I gotta work. I have a lot of pressure. I have to do everything. And I'm doing this all on my own.
I believe that. I believe that. Well, let's find out what Ruby's mother, Andrea, thinks of all of this. That's coming up next. Can she learn to accept her daughter?
I'm helping people by doing tarot card readings.
Is evil from the devil.
You won't believe how this conversation plays out.
How could you say that to your daughter? Like,
Stay tuned.
You are the five. Get off my stage.
I am a psychic and a tarot card reader.
Beautiful.
And I've always known that I've had this gift since I was 5 years old. And my mom wanted us to have a spiritual background, but then she's like, you know, telling me like, oh, that's witchcraft. She also is constantly at my throat for not having kids and not being married.
Everyone, please welcome Andrea to the show. Hi, Andrea.
Hi.
Why are you so strict with your daughter, Ruby?
Because I'm her mother and I love her
Yes.
and I want the best for her. So I don't like that psychics at all.
What about it makes you uncomfortable?
It's something bad. For me, it's something bad. It's something evil from the devil. I raised my daughter in a Catholic school. We go to church every Sunday. That is a witchcraft. It's something bad, evil from the devil.
What do you want your daughter to be doing for a living?
I want the best for her. I want her to go to college, to have a great career, doctor, lawyer, or whatever, but not that stuff.
Yeah, but this is my calling. This is my passion. This is what I love to do. And then, you criticize me. You call me fat. You say that. Yes, you do. Yes, you
I
do.
never
Don't say
said
that
that.
you don't. You've
No,
always criticized
I
me like I'm
never-
not good enough. You make me feel like I'm not good enough.
So your daughter has said that you call her names. Do you call her names?
No, I never.
You're lying.
So you're saying you never called her fat? Because for some reason she feels like you call her fat.
No, she accused me that I pushed her and I called names.
You physically pushed me. Who does that to their daughter?
So you're saying you've never called her fat, you're saying you never pushed her.
Lies. You got to tell the truth. You did.
Probably it's been a long time ago, but I don't remember now.
So you're saying it could have happened in the past.
Probably. Maybe I don't
Okay.
remember.
You tell me all the time, you make me feel bad, that I'm not going to make anything by doing tarot. You always tell me all the time, and it hurts my feelings.
If you does that, you out of my house right now. I don't like that.
Unbelievable. Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
What does that make you feel
I'm
hearing your
not
mother say that
approved.
you'd have to leave her house?
It hurts my feelings. Like, how could you say that to your daughter? Like,
I don't like that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not approved of that.
So-
It's not a career. She's not going to make money. She's not going to
But she
do nothing
says that doing
in her
this makes
life.
her feel happy and she feels like she's helping people. Is her happiness just not enough for you at that point?
No.
this is my life. I got to live my life. This is not your life.
So you're saying that you want to kick your daughter out if she continues to do the tarot
Well,
card?
I don't like that stuff. It's evil. It's
Okay,
to
well
me.
then if you kick me out, I'm not paying your bills anymore. You're gonna have to pay the bills. I'm not paying your bills. Because all you do is just throw yourself on the
When
couch,
I'm
watch
here,
TV
when-
all day long,
when
and
I
it's not
come
fair to me
here,
when I'm
when-
working hard.
But when I was over there working hard in the field,
That
she
was
accused me.
afterwards. That was way long ago. She's always been a housewife.
No, not
Yeah, that's
long
part-time,
ago.
like 6 months.
No.
And then she quits her job. Like, she can't keep a job. That's the thing. She can't keep a job because she's lazy.
I had a heart surgery in my knees. I can work like the way I was working
Yes.
when I was young. Not anymore.
So I want to go to the audience. Let's take it to the comments. I want to hear what y'all have to say about this.
First, if this is about, a spiritual thing for you, God says not to judge people. So there's that. But, are you truly concerned about your daughter's well-being? Because you're also talking about kicking her out of the house, and that just kind of really seems like it's contradicting itself.
I'm gonna prove that. I'm sorry.
So you just can't accept
I
that.
want a career for her.
You want a career for her. Does anybody else have a comment?
What I will say is, because I was born with a gift as well, certain things, it works with a curse. The Bible is the Bible, and there's certain things that we have to respect, and the stories are there. You will open doors that you will regret for generations to come. So I'm not saying this to say, your mother is right, and the reason why she would have to separate, because it says light and darkness, they never meet at the same time.
So she's saying that part of what she's agreeing with your mom is that she thinks that you're opening up doors. Are you scared that she's letting something into your life that she might not be able to protect you or herself from? Yeah?
Yes, I am.
How do you feel about that? Do you think you're opening doors?
I don't feel that way because I was born with this gift. I have a relationship with God. I pray to him every day. I talk to him. And, I think it's just a difference of opinion. I don't know if she's part of organized religion. I'm not. I do my own spiritual practice. I have my one-on-one relationship with God. So as long as God has my back and I'm getting the messages, that's all that matters to me.
All right, let me come back to stage so we can continue talking about this. can't she learn to accept her daughter?
If I move out, I'm not gonna do those favors for you anymore.
The surprising answer is about to come out. We are serving up some free tickets at KaramoShow.com.
You get a side piece. All of you all get a side piece.
Come be a part of the studio family.
I'm her mother,
Yes.
and I want the best for her. I don't like that psychic. Something evil from the devil.
Are you scared that she's letting something into your life that she might not be able to protect you or herself from?
Yes, I am.
This is hard for several reasons, is because we have two things happening at the same time. We have a mother-daughter relationship that's probably been hurting for years. I feel like during that time, you've all probably said things to each other that was hurtful.
Yes.
And I see you both agree to that.
Yes.
And so the first thing that I want to talk about is the tarot cards.
Okay.
I can never tell you that what you feel is wrong. And I would never tell you that. I believe that if you feel like you're helping people, whatever's going to bring someone joy, that's your gift to give to the world. Bring them joy. But if you're going to live in your mother's house, you have to then respect and abide by those rules.
Yes, exactly.
And if your mother is saying, this makes me uncomfortable, then either you have to make the decision, which it sounds like she's about to make it for you.
Yeah.
You have to either make the decision to leave on your own and do this outside of her home.
Right.
Because she's saying she doesn't want this in her home. But once she leaves your home and she's not doing this in your home, that's where now you have to give her respect just as your daughter, which then bleeds into the way you two talk to each other.
Right.
You said today was the first time that your mother ever acknowledged that she has said things to you that are hurtful.
Yes.
And you said that your daughter has said things to you that are hurtful. Where did that start?
You know, it started since childhood. I mean, all the time. I felt like she always put my other sisters first.
As a child, when you don't receive the same affirmation that another sibling receives, you start to receive that as, my mother is putting me to the side.
Yes.
But I also understand how you as a child started to feel rejected.
Right.
And I see this. You felt rejected because there were certain standards that your mother had for her children, so you end up in a cycle of fighting to prove yourself.
Right.
So let me tell you something. Somebody is going to have to make the choice to change the language you're using.
Right.
And your mother is 73 years old, a beautiful 73. And as much as I want to say, like, she's going to change like this, there's been years of this is how she was raised. And I'm not saying that her behavior is right, but I have to say that it comes to you to make a choice.
Yeah.
And as someone who's in a place of, like, spirituality, you have to know how to protect your own aura, to protect yourself.
Yes.
And what are the things that you're saying out that's going to bring back something to you that's negative? And so think about that. If you're in a space where you're saying these things to her like, oh, I'm not gonna do for you, all that's gonna do is boomerang back to you some negativity. You know what I mean? And you don't want that in your life.
Right.
So what I'm encouraging you to do is to think about the way you're interacting with your mom. How are you able to do something? Because I don't think she's in a space right now to be able to acknowledge the pain you felt as a child.
Yeah.
Because part of what you just said of why you're the only one sticking around, the only reason I'm staying here is because you're still looking for the same validation you were looking for when you were a kid.
That's right.
But you don't need that from her. You need to get that to yourself.
Right, exactly. Self-love.
You have to say right now to yourself, I'm good enough.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is good enough. And if you don't accept it, that's fine because I accept me. So just do the work on yourself and validate yourself. You're good enough as you are, and your happiness gets to be here how you want it to be here. Would you like to give me a reading?
Yes,
is that
definitely.
So I've
Let's
never
do
done this
it.
before.
Okay,
so
awesome.
let me move this stuff
Okay,
for
is that
you.
cool?
Yes, let me move these things
Let me
for
shuffle
you.
these cards.
This is the first for me, y'all.
Okay. I want you to blow in the cards to get your energy. Now I want you to shuffle a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Just like 1, 2 times.
Okay, like that, no?
Yeah,
Okay,
perfect.
cute.
Okay, so Karamo, Spirit, Angels, God, what messages do you want Karamo to know? Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, I like this.
I'm very open to this.
Okay,
Even though I've
okay.
never done it.
It looks
Okay.
like there's an earth sign younger to you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That's really good for you. They're in your energy right now. So I don't know if this is someone you're interested in. I also see some like, I see a soulmate here too, but there's kind of like a little bit of fighting back and forth. Maybe like there's just, you know, a little disagreements, little disagreements like that. but I do see that it's a little hiccup, but you'll get through it, okay? And I see a lot of money here.
Cute.
This is you being very wealthy, okay? Hey!
I like
and Scorpios they love their money.
Okay, but she told me my yacht's coming.
Right.
That was the one thing
Right.
I asked for.
Right.
Okay.
But I also want to pull cards from this deck. Is that okay?
Yeah, what is this deck?
Okay. So, retreat. It is time to disconnect from the world. Okay, so it's talking about like get some meditation going,
Okay.
get some yoga.
Okay.
Also, it's talking about not having enough rest. Have you been feeling like you're overworking?
Yeah, I will tell you this. I will say that I receive, and I can actually say there's a truth to this.
Okay.
Your talents of reading this,
Right.
I receive because for my own thing, there is a lot about soulmates that I'm really searching. I've been having a lot of conversations about that. I've also been having a lot of conversations about wealth. And then also, I have been only talking about like I need a lot of rest. I'm actually happy that I actually did this with you and that my producer suggested this happen because I've never experienced this. So thank you for sharing your gift
You're
with
welcome.
me. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate that. Thank you so much for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. I love you all.